All right, hey everyone. So this is an update to the ongoing Bondtech saga with their LGX Lite Pro kit for the K1 and K1 Max. Mine specifically for the K1 Max that is in pieces right there behind me. Um, just a quick kind of share some of the communications. So on the 10th, now again, their time, it wasn't until 9:15 p.m. their time that I sent them the message saying, "Hey, where's my parts that were supposed to ship out?" So I got a reply the next morning their time. For us, it would have been 3:30 in the morning Eastern time. Who had to send the ticket over to Gustav, who oversees the shipping. So yeah, that was the start of Tuesday. And then from there, I get this message. There we go. It says, I'm preparing the shipment with your replacement parts to be sent today, which would be Tuesday. You can track your package here. I'll also include a return shipping label in the same package that you can use to send back your old parts. We had an additional meeting yesterday in order to discuss your important feedback. We made the head inserts fit better and more snug. Move the retention screws to be in the proper position to retain the linear bearings. For the retention screws and the X-rod holders that move the Y-axis, we know is secured properly. Reusing the screws from the original K1 printer, we chose not to include linear bearings to the Y-axis because it is the same bearing we include in the X carriage. The LM8LUU linear bearings have been proven to be good quality, so we did not feel the need to be replaced. We hope these new parts meet your satisfaction. If the kit does not meet your expectations, we are fully open to refunding your order, including shipping and any fees. We value your time and investment and want to ensure you are completely satisfied. So there we go. So the parts did show up today. I will give them plenty of credit as far as shipping time goes. Even with the original kit, once it did ship FedEx. I believe it was FedEx Express. Might be the only way they can to ship to the States from Sweden. But either way, they shipped it out Tuesday their time, and today's Thursday, and it's in my hand. So, I mean, not bad. Couple days shipping from Sweden to the central Michigan in the middle of the boonies. So I got to give them credit. Again, they're using pretty quick shipping, and for the price of their shipping that they're charging to get it here that quick, that part's very reasonable. I want to say I paid like $17 for shipping. So I can't knock them for that. That's pretty reasonable. I mean, hell, there's some things I can't ship within Michigan for that price. So for them to be able to ship it FedEx Express, almost halfway around the globe for that much, cool, good on them. Still don't think the kit's worth at this point the $249 with the charge, but that's neither here nor there. So my apologies for the mess, but I wanted to open this real time. They actually shipped it in a, oh well, I don't care. I don't give a crap about my address, whatever. They actually shipped it in a box this time. Now, you can't really see, but the box is kind of bubbled out. The box is a little small, but I mean, at least it's a box and not a freaking bag, so I can't complain. It's better than it was. Now, whether it's damaged or not is to be seen. Oh, it looks like they... What else is in here? It would be the return label. And looks like an invoice, so, all right. That stuff's not important. Oh, and by the way, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I am not endorsed by Bondtech. I paid for these parts again. So this was all done with my money. I'm not endorsed by TH3D. Just a good guy, good small business. I enjoy his products, and Tim, the owner, and his fiance, Krista, are very good people. In fact, they just had their first baby girl, little Miss Olivia. So congrats to them again. Let's see what we got here. All right, so here's the new carriage. Just to compare the old one, I will definitely say, well, you can see there's a different revision number, or I guess letter, right off the bat. The new one is, I'm just going to call it a revision. I don't know, but revision D, whereas the original one, I'm just going to call it revision C. But right off the bat, you can see, well, maybe you can, maybe you can't. There's definitely a difference in quality in the part as far as printing goes. I mean, you can still see some layer lines, but it's not nearly as bad as the original. I mean, that's pretty awful right there. Whereas it doesn't exist on there. Now, one thing I also noticed is they use different screws. So here's the original retention screws. Here are the new ones. They got a wider head. They're a different color and they have a wider head. They're actually over the bearings this time. They are sitting on top of the bearings on both sides. So that's a pretty big improvement. So far, all the heat inserts look seated. And none of them are crooked, so good on you, fellas and ladies. I'm not sure who comprises your staff there, so don't want to offend anyone. Let's see how the carriages are. Now these have the same marks on them. Again, they claim it's for boring to make sure that the bearings hold in place. So I'm not going to give them too much crap, because if that is the case, then at least they're checking the parts ahead of time. Well, they're supposed to be checking the parts ahead of time, I should say. Looks like no different revision number or letter for either of the parts, but again, I don't know how well it's coming across this camera or not. There's definitely a difference in quality as far as the parts go. The surfaces, whatever they're using. I mean, I like the texture. I think it's very interesting. I think Tor from TH3D said it's some sort of nylon. So I do like the appearance of the parts, but there's definitely a big difference in quality as far as the print of the surface of the part, sorry, versus the originals that they sent me. And so far, that one looks fine. I don't know. Well, there's that one. This is the one that had the crooked bearing stack. This is the replacement. Again, looks fine. So good on them for making that right. I'm pretty happy about that. Now I just hope that I can see my 2 times return in investment as they promised, for half the price of the printer. Yeah, I still don't have a whole lot of faith in it, but we'll see. Yeah, I still, at this point, I still won't recommend it. I think next week, I got way too much going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Birthday party, 20th high school reunion. Ugh, I'm old. And then Sunday, I get to go renew my CPL training because I accidentally let my old one lapse. And then I can legally conceal my pew-pew again in the state of Michigan and several other states. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'll do a live stream and put it together. Yeah, we'll go from there, and then probably do a test print and see if this really gives me 2 times the value of my printer. I I have no faith in it, but we'll see. Maybe these $249 parts will create us some magic. I don't know, but yeah, very quick. Keep it. No, I'm already at 10 minutes. Really, I just want to do this so everybody could see the parts, uh, see how they shipped it. I was pretty surprised when the FedEx guy came with a box. That excited me right off the bat. So hopefully we see some quality prints. Anyone who stops by, thank you. And again, I can't say it enough. Go check out my buddies over at TH3D. Help support local, help support small business, help support a small family. Like I said, Tim and Krista just had their first. Little Miss Olivia, she's just a cute little button. Hopefully they get to come home. I think they're coming home tomorrow. They get to bring her home for the first time. So go help support them and their new small family. Thanks everybody. I appreciate it. See ya.